What no one realizes that every time we do a video, we do this before going to shoot the video.
This is a little behind the scenes, but it's also, this is where we started this thing. And it was a spur of the moment. We had, we were planning how we were gonna do the blog all month of September. And then October 1st, we had announced it to all of our friends and family.
Right.
October 1st, we're gonna start Geektoberfest. And then we're talking and saying, oh, let's have a party. Junior comes over. And then it's like, hey, we have a bottle of bubbly apple cider. And I say, let's do a video to put on Facebook.
Yeah, to commemorate the moment that we were just starting out.
And it was, I told you, write an intro for yourself. I'll write an intro for myself. Write a closing. We didn't even know what we were going to talk about. We knew what we wanted to do, promote the site.
Right.
And we talked about, for 15 minutes, we've never done a shorter video.
Well, we decided to come into the car. One, because it's so easy to shoot the video. Using, when you have a cell phone.
Why am I coughing?
It was so easy to do it inside the car. That was the first thing. Then the second thing.
Air conditioning.
Yeah, air conditioning was the second thing. Absolutely. But then we thought about it, and the inspiration for the blog really was these discussions that we used to have
in our youth.
Us, with Mark, with my brother Jose, and all our friends.
All our group.
We would get it. This was hanging out for us. We would get into a car, drive someplace, and talk, and laugh, and talk.
Just park and just talk.
And talk and laugh for hours. Okay?
And then we'd say, let's go eat inside of a Chinese restaurant. We would eat Chinese food, get back in the car, and not move.
Not move. Talk and laugh. And so much of that, we did that so much that we thought that it would, and that was the inspiration for the blog, because people were always telling us, you guys should write about that. The discussions that you have, the things that you talk about, you should do that. So since the blog, the inspiration for the blog came from those sitting in the car talking, we figured that it'd be appropriate to start sitting in the car and talking. Those are good days. So then I'd go home and my mother would say, so what did you guys do last night? Nothing.
Just hung out.
Nothing. Okay, well, if you don't want to tell me. No, Ma, I don't want to tell you. We really didn't do anything. We got in the car, we drove, we parked, and we sat there and we talked and we laughed.
And that was because our friends lived in the Bronx. We lived in Queens. You and I, we both lived in Queens. So we were like, we had to go over there because we're the ones with cars. We would go to hang out with them. So we couldn't invite them back to Queens because then we'd have to drive them back to the Bronx.
Yeah, and how many times are you going to pay toll on the bridge?
Right, so, unless they invited us to come over to their house.
It was to go, and we would collect people. We would jam up the car. We would collect people.
Yeah, they'd be laying all over each other.
And we'd be laughing.